Whoa. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to One Sober to Another. I just wanted to take this opportunity to say hello to you and to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas, if that's your thing, to all of my subscribers and everyone that helps me thrive in my sobriety and grow in my recovery. Now, here's the thing, folks. I got a story for you that is either going to turn you green or you're just going to say, you know what? I think you're full of crap. I mean it this way. My son asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and the answer might shock you. I told him I didn't need anything. Now, in my drinking history, I would have jumped on that in a heartbeat and said, I need this, and this. And it would have all been about me and my needs and what I want. And some of you out there can relate to that. In this video, I'm just going to tell you a quick story because I don't want to waste too much of your time and, have you turning this off immediately. So I'll get to the chase, folks. One, I want to thank everybody who is subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of you. You help me. And I just want to be someone who can just share my experience with you and help you. But the story is that, when I was drinking, there was a time I was supposed to go home, and I was supposed to go home for Christmas. I was living in the States and my son was living in Germany and my family. And my mother-in-law actually had to send me about 700 euros. And you know what? She wasn't too thrilled about it, but she did it because she wanted me to be home with my son. When the money got there, I had all the intentions, like any good alcoholic or addict. Our intentions are solid, our intentions are well. I had every intention of going home and every intention of being there with my son for Christmas and all of that. My alcoholic mind, my addicted mind took over and said, you know what? You can have a beer before you go. And this was the night before. And so I immediately said, yep, I guess I can. And I went to the liquor store and I got a couple cases. And before I knew it, I was in a drunk stupor running around my apartment like something crazy. And, I didn't even think about the fact that I had to be on a plane the next day and I had to buy the ticket. I just knew that I had almost 950 US dollars that I didn't have yesterday because I had already blown through all that. Fast forward to what happened with that is that when I came to, so to speak, when I sobered up for a brief moment in time in my life, my wife was on the phone. She was ringing the phone, blowing it up and saying, where the hell are you? Why aren't you here? And, I didn't even flinch with that. I knew that I had already ruined the Christmas. So therefore, I might as well get drunk anyway. So I proceeded to do exactly that. And I'm not sure how much time went by, but I knew that I got a pay period in there. So now I had another $1,200 or so on top of the money that I was already drinking from my mother-in-law. And that solidified the path that I would choose as a functioning alcoholic, so to speak. During the holidays, I would choose me over them any day of the week. Now, the benefit, or rather the intention, is that I had bought a pogo stick for my son and I had already wrapped it and I already planned to take it on the plane and I already planned to be home and to be able to give it to him. What happened with that is that, since I drank the money and everything else, I didn't get on a plane and I wasn't going to be home for Christmas, and therefore didn't matter. It just sat in a corner, and that pogo stick sat in a corner for a better part of a year before the next time that I would be sober enough to get home. I walked it in there like a champ, and I had it under my arm after I got off the plane. This is when I was actually sober, and it was not welcomed. It was like, why the hell did you bring this now if you couldn't come here last year and bring it when you were supposed to and be a good father and do what you're supposed to do and all of these things. But as an alcoholic with good intentions, I was like, this is kind of messed up. I'm here for you guys, and I brought the gift, but it didn't occur to me that he doesn't care anymore because the moment's gone. Now, back to the question, right? My son asked me, what do I want for Christmas? And I told him nothing. I said, look, I got my health. I've been sober for almost 6 years. I am able to be here with you. I'm able to be here with your mother because they had left for a year and a half during the time that, well, during the latter portion of my active alcoholism. They were gone, gone. They were done with me. And I'm very fortunate to have them in my lives. And I'm very fortunate to be able to say, I am present and I am here, and I'm here to be with you and not just among you. Because if you're an alcoholic like me, no matter who you are around or what group you were around, whatever holiday it was, we just existed. We took up space and we took up valuable time from other people, and we didn't care what happened in between that. In my sobriety, I get to be present and I get to reflect on what it is that brings me joy and brings me peace during the time that it means the most, so to speak, holiday purpose. And I just wanted to deliver that message to you. And if you guys watch this video at all and you find anything helpful and useful, please hit that hit that like button and drop a comment and let me know what you think of my little ramble. I appreciate you guys with more compassion and respect than you know. And if you need anything from me, just hit me up. I'm Wayne. Life is a garden. Wait, there's a visitor. I want to say hi to you, but I can't even see the comments because I'm in StreamYard and I got this banner thing blocking. But if you go back and watch this channel or watch this video, it's all about, what happened when my son asked me what I wanted for Christmas. And I pretty much, oh, wait, hang on. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? How are you, man? So look, what I'm talking about is, and I'm gonna just recap just for Jonathan that joined, is that my son asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I told him nothing. And I'm telling you, I've never seen shock on his face like that because, generally when I was drinking, I would list a whole assortment of things only because I was concerned with me. It didn't matter if I even thought about giving him a gift. It's just what it is what it was. And what I told him is that I have my health, I have my family, I have, you know, the ability to be present and in the moment with him, and that's all I need. And he just couldn't believe it. And I thought it was amazing that I actually get to say that for the fifth year or fifth Christmas in a row. And if Christmas isn't your thing, I mean, that's cool. But you know, eh, I don't know. I truly am grateful to be a part of his life, and I'm grateful to be a part of my wife's life when, they were gone. I had, during the latter part of my active alcoholism, I had lost him completely, and there was really no turning back for me. And that's what I thought. So that's where the whole suicide thing came in. And it just took some time for me to grow in my recovery. And when I did, and I was able to learn to communicate and able to learn to have a relationship that is healthy, I learned that I don't need anything else. And that's the basis of this is, I don't need a Christmas gift to define the love I have for somebody, or the love that I should give them and that they would give me, because I have everything I need. And there's nothing more that will complete me, because I got people like you and people here in our recovery community that help build us and help to keep us stronger as we move along in our journey in recovery. And I just think that's an amazing thing. And I wanted to come on here tonight and share that. And it is tonight in my neighborhood, I think in yours as well. But most people in the States, it's like the afternoon. So probably not the most ideal time to shoot a live video, but that's all right. I'll shoot another one. And yeah, that's pretty much where it is. And you know what? The the greatest gift I can give anybody is to stay sober, because who I was as an active alcoholic, I don't think anybody would truly want, or you didn't want to experience Wayne at his fullest when I was an active alcoholic. And a lot of people say, I had some feedback where some folks said, well, no one ever said to me, that I want to see you drunk, right? And I posted something that said something similar to where, no one ever told me where, I want drunk Wayne back. And somebody countered it, and I said, that's great. That's great and all. If you masked it when you were around people, that's fine. If you were able to be in groups and not be a total ass, that's cool. But what did behind the closed doors look like with yourself? And that created a lot of thought and generated a lot of, well, I hated myself. Exactly. So nobody wanted to see drunk Wayne. And I've never had a single person say, welcome back, let's do this. And yeah, I don't know. Right on, John. I hope you do rewatch. I appreciate you being on here. And, I do ramble a lot, but that's okay because my thoughts get a little combobulated. I have, not only am I an alcoholic in recovery, but I also suffer from PTSD of sorts, as well as a few other brain related injuries. So I tend to ramble a little bit and try to gather my thoughts in a little bubble and have them make sense for me before I spit them out. But sometimes they just get a little lost and up in the wind. That's okay. John, I appreciate you being here, man. I'm gonna cut this off now, and you're an amazing person, and so are all of you. And if you need anything from me, just let me know. And that's a wrap. Oh, life is a garden. Dig it. Guess what? I'm gonna do another live stream. I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good day. Jonathan, thanks for being here, bro.